Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you all? I hope you are all fine and doing well. This is your computer science class and you are going to learn your chapter number 6, editing in Microsoft Word 2013. First of all, what you all have to do is open your page number 69 and look at the bottom of the page. You will see a topic written selecting text using a mouse. So today we will learn how to select your text using a mouse. To select your text using a mouse, what you have to do is, first of all, you will click somewhere between your text and then press the left mouse button and drag the mouse to the position where you want to stop selecting. At the step number 3, release the mouse button, and at step number 4, you will see on your screen that the selected text gets highlighted in gray color. Students, whenever you will select your text will get highlighted in gray color. See the difference between the text that is not selected and that is selected. And you can also use the selection bar to select the text. The selection bar is the space between the left edge of the page and where the text begins. You can highlight this definition of selection bar. The definition, you will see some mouse action to select your text. If you want to select a word, just a word, what you will do? You will double click the word and it will get selected. And if you want to select a line of text, click the selection bar to the left of the line. It will select the line of a text. And if you want to select multiple lines at one time, what you will do? Click and drag in the selection bar to the left of the lines. And students, if you want to select a whole paragraph, what you will do? You will double click the selection bar or triple click anywhere into the paragraph. It will let you select the paragraph. And then if you want to select a sentence, a specific sentence, what you will do? Press and hold Control key and click anywhere in the sentence. It will help you to select the sentence. And then last, entire document. If you want to select your entire document, your complete document, what you will do? You will triple click the selection bar. Students, let me show you a practical demonstration which will help you understand the concept of selection bar, that where on the page is a selection bar, and how you are going to perform all these actions using your mouse. Let's watch the video.
To select the text using a mouse, place the cursor to the left of the first character to be selected. For example, I want to select this paragraph. I will place a cursor to the left of first character. As you can see this cursor. Press the left mouse button and drag the mouse to the position where you want to stop selecting. And then just release the mouse button. Now you can see that this text has a gray background, which shows you that this text is selected now. If I want to select a line, a word, multiple line, a paragraph or a document, what I will do this with the help of selection bar. What is selection bar? The area between the left edge of the page and where the text begins. The area between both of these is the selection bar. So this area is the selection bar. If I want to select a single word, what I will do, for example, I want to select this word practice. What I will do, I will just double click on this word. Now you can see clearly that this word has a gray background, which shows you that this word is selected now. If I want to select a single line, to the left of that line, I will, on the selection bar, I will just single click on it. In this way, the whole line got selected. If I want to select the whole paragraph, on the selection bar, I will click and drag. In this way, I will select the multiple lines. If I want to select the whole paragraph, I will just double click on the selection bar. Yes.
After learning how to select text using your mouse, now we will learn how to select text using your keyboard. So let's see what's written on page number 70. You can even select text using the keys on your keyboard. First, place the cursor to the left of the first character you wish to select. Then use the following key combination. Friends, what you will do, you will click somewhere in your text or on the character you want to select, and then you will see the cursor blinking on the page. After that, we will use some keyboard keys to perform our action. On page number 71, some key combinations are given. So let's see. If you want to select only one character to the left, you will use Shift plus the left arrow. It means you will click Shift and left arrow key together. Okay. If you want to select one character to the right, you will press Shift, and then with the Shift key you will press right arrow key, say at the same time. Okay. And if you want to select one line up, which means you want to select your line which is on the upper part of your text, you will use select Shift plus up arrow key. Okay. And if you want, similarly, if you want to select one line down, you will use Shift plus down arrow key. Okay. If you want to select the text to the end of the current line, you will use Shift plus end key. If you want to select the text to the beginning of the current line, you will use Shift plus home key. Okay. And if you want to select your text to the end of the current document, you will use Shift and then Control and end key. You will press all these three keys or these combination keys at the same time, always, not one by one. Okay. If you want to select your text to the beginning of the document, you will similarly use Shift plus Control, and but not this time end key. You will use home key this time. Okay. And lastly, if you want to select your entire document, your whole document, what you will do, you will press Control and then A. Means you will press Control and A key at the same time.
So when the blinking cursor is at the start of the first line, for example, you can use the arrows on the keyboard to move the cursor by one character horizontally or by one line vertically. Now when you hold down the Control key and then hit the arrows, then you can move the cursor horizontally by one word or vertically by one paragraph. The last keys that we want to look at are the home key and the end key. When pressing the end key, the cursor will be moved to the end of the current line. When pressing the home key, the cursor will be moved to the start of the current line. So if you want to highlight one line, for example, click at the start of the line, hold down the Shift key and then press the end button.
Students, after that on page number 70, you will see a topic inserting text. Sometimes you may want to insert text, which means you want to place new text between the existing text. Existing text means that is already written. You may also want to overtype, means replace it with the old text with the new one, which means sometimes you want to write or add a sentence between the paragraph or sentences you have already written. So you will use the insert text key. And if you want to overwrite on your sentence, you will use overtype key, which means you want to replace your old text with the new sentence or a text. But students, before inserting or overtyping text, you should always check whether the insert or overtype mode is selected on the status bar or not. To select the insert overtype mode, what you have to do is you have to follow the following steps. Number 1 is right click the status bar. The customize status bar menu appears. Step number 3 is click overtype. The insert overtype button appears on the status bar. If the insert button appears on the status bar, it means the insert mode is selected. If the overtype option appears on the status bar, it means the overtype mode is selected. If you click the overtype button, it will change to insert mode. Clear? Okay student, that was the steps to switch between overtype and insert mode. But if you want to insert text in a document, what you have to do is position the cursor to the right of the character where you want to insert new text. Make sure the insert mode is selected. Type the new text. When you insert new text, the existing text moves to the right, which means whenever you are going to write between your text, it will push your text to the right. And on page 72, you have your overtype option as well. What is overtype? You can type and replace the current text with the new text in the overtype mode. To change to the overtype mode, what you have to do is click insert on the status bar. Insert changes to the overtype. And to overtype text in a document, what you have to do is place the cursor before the letter where you want to start overtyping, which means on the letter which you want to overtype or overwrite, what you have to do is you have to place your cursor before that letter, okay, and then you will start typing your text. I think you are finding it a little bit difficult to understand insert mode and overtype mode. So let's watch a video which will help you understand what is insert mode and how we can switch between insert mode and overtype mode, okay? And we will see what will happen if we overtype or if we insert between our text, okay? Let's watch the video.
Let's talk about insert mode versus overtype mode. And let's start by looking at this sentence. If I wanted to insert an adjective right in front of girl, possibly the sweet girl, when I type sweet, it pushes all of these words out of the way. That is called insert mode. I can do that again with doll. I type in pretty doll, and it pushes it out of the way. Once again, insert mode. However, let me go ahead and delete these words. If I start typing and it writes over the text instead of pushing it out of the way, that's called overtype mode. So I put my cursor in front of girl, I start typing sweet, instead of pushing it out of the way, it writes over it, overtype mode. Let's go to doll, type in pretty, it writes over it, now I'm in overtype mode. Let me just undo what I just did. So essentially, insert mode is when you're typing and it pushes the text out of the way. Overtype mode, it writes over the text. And when you open up Microsoft Word, it usually is set already to insert mode. But let me show you how to change that. You go to File, you go to Options, and you go to Advanced. And then right in the middle, you're going to see Use the Insert key to control overtype mode. The Insert key is the insert key on your keyboard. And if I do not have this checked and I want to be able to switch it back and forth between insert mode and overtype mode, I'm going to keep it checked.
Okay, on page number 72, now you will see a topic, inserting a blank line. You can also insert a blank line between two existing lines. What you have to do is, step number 1, place the cursor at the end of the line after which you want to insert a blank line. Step number 2, press enter. You will notice that the next line gets shifted down and a blank line is inserted. Now let's watch a practical demonstration to understand how to insert a line and how to delete a text.
Dear Mom, thanks for the cookies. I love chocolate chip. Now, if you notice, once I get to the end of the line, it will automatically drop down. But let's say I want thanks for the cookies to be on a different line from I love chocolate chip. Well, you can just click your cursor right where you want a new line to start and then hit the enter or return key. And you can hit that twice to get double spaced, and then you'll have lines there.
Then next you will see how to delete a text. Deleting text. You can easily delete a character, a word, or a block of text in Word. If you wish to delete a character, do the following. Step number 1, position the cursor to the left of the character to be deleted. And students, if you want to delete a block of text, what you will do? Select this text to be deleted and then press delete or backspace key. Whereas if you want to delete a word, you have to do Place the cursor to the left of the word to be deleted and then press Ctrl plus delete key. Or you can also do place the cursor to the right of the word to be deleted and then press Ctrl plus backspace key.
Normally delete the words like this. When you press backspace, it will delete only one character at a time. Look at that. So it's deleting only one character at the time when you press backspace button. But if you want to delete the entire word or many word, just press Control backspace. Don't be confused about keys. Press or hold Control and press backspace, and it will delete entire word. Look at that. So when you press only backspace, it will delete only one character. To delete the entire word, just press the Control backspace, or if you need to delete entire line or many word at the same time, press Control Shift. Press Control Shift or hold Control Shift and use left or right arrow keys to select the text like this. Control Shift left arrow key, Control Shift right arrow key. Okay, so after you select your word using Control Shift arrow keys, your matter is selected, then simply hit the delete button. Boom, it's simple. So to delete the single word, press Control backspace. To delete the entire line or selected many words, use the Control Shift and press arrow keys to select the text first and then hit the delete button. That's it.
And next we have undo and repeat commands. First of all, let's see what does undo mean. The undo command is used to reverse the last command. For example, if you type some text, the undo command will clear or delete the text, and then if you redo it, the redo command will recover it. To reverse the last command, click the undo button on the quick access toolbar. As long as there is nothing to redo, the redo command will show up as repeat command. The function of the repeat command is to repeat the last thing you did in Word. Whenever you undo an action, the repeat command changes to redo. The redo command is used to reverse the undo action. To reverse the undo action, click the redo button on the quick access toolbar. Students, you can also see some shortcut keys given on page number 73 for the undo and redo. Look at the fast forward section. Control plus Z is used to undo and Control plus Y is used to redo. Redo means you want to repeat your last, or you want to reverse your last section.
And we have an undo button, and the second button is usually a repeat button. It shows a cycle, but if we recently used undo, it will turn into a redo button that reverses the undo. So it's a undo button. We're going to select and delete a paragraph in our document. And we're going to do that again. We're going to select another paragraph and delete it, and then we're going to delete a third paragraph of text. But maybe we wish we hadn't deleted paragraph number 4. We can easily undo this one deletion. The shortcut key for undo is Control Z, but we can also click the undo button here on the quick access toolbar. Either of those will undo the last action we did. To undo more than one action, we could hold Control and hit Z twice more to restore all of the actions that we have taken. Let's go ahead and cut again 3 times and remove paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Now, once we click undo, notice that our repeat button changes to redo. In other words, take it away again. Let's undo, undo, undo.
And at last we have copying and moving text. To copy text from one place to another, you can use the copy and paste command. Copy command, what does the copy command do? Copy command creates a duplicate of the selected text. The paste command pastes the copied text at the position where the cursor is placed. The cut and paste command can be used to move text from one place to another in a document. The cut command deletes the selected text from its original position. The paste command then places this text at the position where the cursor is placed. For copying or moving and pasting text, what you have to do is you have to follow some steps. First of all, you will select the text to be copied and then click the home tab if it is not already selected, and then step number 3, in the clipboard group click copy or cut. Step number 4 is position the cursor at the location where you want to paste the text. Step number 5 is in the clipboard group now click paste. And there are also some shortcut keys for cut, copy and paste. As you can see, to copy text you can use Ctrl plus C. To cut text you can use Ctrl plus X, and to paste the text you will use Ctrl plus V.
Text. I could choose to hold the Control key and the letter C down. That copies the text. And now wherever I put my insertion point, which is the cursor that's blinking right there next to the word add, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to push the enter key and get to another row. Wherever I push the insertion point, now when I push Control and the letter V, it will paste what it has just copied in. So now I've copied it and I've pasted it. I'm going to undo and show you another way. This time I'm going to use the cut command. I'm going to highlight the text that I want to cut. I'm going to go up to the scissors on the Home tab and click it. When I click on the scissors, this text will go away, and then I'm going to choose a place to copy it to. So I'm going to select a place right here. I'm going to push my enter key, and this time I'm going to paste it by going up to the word paste. Now I want to show you that there are 3 different ways that I could paste. I can paste and keep all the formatting. Notice it gives you a live preview in the document. When it keeps the formatting, that means it kept the bold type that I had. It would keep the color that I had chosen. Those are all types of formatting. The next one, you notice that formatting has changed. This just merges the formatting. It is still using the bold type, but it's gone down to 11 size. And the last choice would be just text only. It's only going to copy the text. And again, you see a live preview. So those are my 3 choices. Keep the source formatting, merge the formatting, or keep the text only. I have those 3 choices. If I don't want to choose any of those, if I want to just click down here and I want to do the copy paste using the Control V, I can do that as well. When you do the Control V, it does copy your formatting. And you'll see here that with this control, that brings up those 3 options that I had again. So if I wanted to choose back and say text only or merge the formatting, I can do that as well.
I hope students you have got a very clear picture about all these topics learned today. Now what you have to do is you have to learn all the shortcuts given on the pages, and after that what you have to do is you also have to practice all the learned concept at home. Okay? Till then, stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.